Us Lakeview Spartans, our fight song was actually the Notre Dame fight song. Real confusion. So I played that for many years as a sax player in a band. Yes. So it's quite a transition, but it's great to be with you this morning and to talk about transportation and Michigan being a hub and our opportunity to work with our partners in the surrounding states and provinces. It's an exciting opportunity. One of the things I always like to talk to people about when we start talking about being a hub in some fashion now is get out the map. And if you just get out a map of the United States, and you look at a map of the United States, you'll see the wonderful Great Lakes, but that makes the point that if you just look at a map of the U.S., we're in serious trouble to be a hub, because we're a peninsula. And as a practical matter, if you're a peninsula, you can't be the hub. Actually, you're an out-of-the-way place in many respects. And you simply look at that nice corridor to the south. We're not part of that. So it's critically important that you take a broader perspective. And you not look at a map of just the United States, but you look at a map of North America. And then it becomes clear that there is a great opportunity here. And it's really an opportunity based on great partnership. And that partnership is not just with our surrounding states, but to recognize that to be a hub, and to be a good hub, it's by having a great relationship with Canada. And that they truly are a partner to us. And then you look at the whole map and you see, who's our longest border with? It's literally with Ontario. So there's a great opportunity to understand this is an international effort, not just an effort of one country. And that's critically important to how you analyze this whole question. The second thing is when you look at that map and see we're a peninsula, that raises challenges. But then you start connecting the dots by going into Canada, and you go clear up to Toronto, to Montreal, to keep going, and then we can go west to Chicago, south to Toledo, and you start adding that all up. And it's roughly about a third of the North American economy is that corridor from Chicago up through Montreal and continuing northward. It's a huge opportunity. So what's our role to play in that? Well, again, it's to do it through partnership, but we have several key assets and projects going that I think are really important. But that's why I look forward to the output of this conference, is to say, it's not just what we're doing, but to understand what else is going on in that mega region, and how we can be better connected, and what are the right priorities, because there are competing priorities. We can't do all things at one time, and we need to set the right schedule and agenda to accomplish those things. And that's why I look forward to the output of the work of this conference. So you have a real challenge in front of you. But some of the exciting things we have going are clear. One topic that's the hot topic that I get asked almost every day now is about a bridge. We need the new international trade crossing. It's a great opportunity. And if you look at the trade that's already going on, going across the river of Detroit, we're among the busiest crossings in the United States. We're the busiest on the northern border, and we're the largest commercial crossing in all of North America. And it's an opportunity for future growth. And it is all about international trade. So we do need to build that bridge. And that's something that's focused on in terms of our administration. And we're going to continue that path. And I encourage you all to contact your senators and give them a reminder of that opportunity. But it's not just the bridge. There are other opportunities that we need to have on our list that we're looking at. Things I would mention is there's still an opportunity longer term for an improved rail tunnel to Canada. Because I really appreciate the Canadians and their work up in Halifax. They're doing some very exciting things with their port. And truly being a world leader in terms of water transportation, ocean transportation, and we should be tying into that. And one of the critical things to make that happen is potentially better rail connections, in addition to road connections. So that's something we should be looking at. To go with that rail tunnel question is actually we can do a better job with intermodal connections in the Detroit area, in southwest eastern Michigan, that we can improve that project. And that's something we need to look at. So if you look at those connections, there's a whole freight terminus kind of question that we can improve on and how we can connect with the rest of North America. I think there's excitement even on the passenger rail side. We've gotten good resources from the federal government to do enhanced rail. Not quite full high speed, but enhanced rail connecting to Chicago and westward. And we can take that right up through Detroit into Pontiac. But longer term, the question I'd have is I'd like to talk to the Canadians about partnering on that. Is that something we could take across the border and create a passenger line that would go all the way up through Toronto and into Montreal and have a good connection there? So again, passenger rail is an exciting opportunity for us. Another topic I would add is air transportation. Again, with Metro Airport, Willow Run, and some of our other airports around the state, we're very well positioned there. I'm proud to say when you go through Metro Airport, just as a passenger, I believe it's one of the best facilities in the world today in terms of ease of use, getting around, and access to flights all around the world. We have over 30 international nonstop places we connect with out of Metro. So there's good opportunity there. So there's multiple opportunities in terms of us really being a hub. And it's in many aspects. It's on the road basis, it's on the rail basis, it's on the air basis. So there's so much opportunity. The question is, again, how do we integrate with other projects going on in surrounding areas? The Canadians clearly are a key partner, but also the surrounding states. So I appreciate participation from Ohio and Indiana in this conference in terms of part of that discussion. Because it's about how we connect together. Because one thing we have to do is present a common face to the rest of the world. That really, the Midwest and Canada are a great opportunity to do commerce and business. Because we need to focus on job creation. So as you go through this analysis, and I know you've been working for a couple of days already on this topic, really think about ways that we can partner the best way. And really, how do we prioritize these things in a fashion that will focus on more and better jobs? And will focus on a way to keep young people in our state. And it's great to see some young people here to look at those kind of questions. Because that is our future. The last thing I would ask you is how you look at these things. Because quite often when you get different views and perspectives all coming together, quite often you can talk about why we're different. One thing I'm proud of that we've been able to achieve, at least for the near term, and we need to continue, is a new attitude about working together. It's about a concept I call relentless positive action. It's really about the concept of saying, if we have a problem, let's solve a problem. Let's spend no time on blame. Let's spend no time on taking credit. But let's find the common ground. Let's recognize the power of diversity, of having different places come together, different backgrounds come together. And to say, what is that common ground where we can win together and advance that in a positive way to show real success? And that's the exciting opportunity. To understand, Michigan is not just an island, let alone a peninsula. But we're a great connection to a great group of surrounding areas with wonderful people. And by working together, we can truly make a difference. So continue work. I look forward to the output of your work. We'll come up with more work for you to do once you do that. Because it is about partnership and teamwork. And thank you so much.